So here we are on my account, and I'm going to take a look at what happened with the student who filled in the form and copied and completed the page from the last video. So if I go to my class notebooks, I could have gone to OneNote. I'm looking for my computer science notebook, so I've clicked on Manage Notebooks. So I've got all sorts of different notebooks in here. I'm looking for my computer science. And there we go. Open it up in OneNote online. So what I get to see is all my students, including the student that we've just played around with, student 1. So if I click on student 1, if I want to mark student 1's work, I scroll down to the computer system section where I know he should have, or she should have put her work, and I can find the page, which is why I have stressed that we need to mirror what's going on. So if I click on the page, I can see the student's work. There we go. It's virtual, that's not real, that's what we wrote. And I can edit the page. I can give them some feedback on the page. From a teacher, it might be nice to write that one in green. Now, the nice thing about this is we can now sort of mirror it with normal exercise books that we use. Maybe I want the person to write a few more lines. So if I add a few spaces in, I can go to my draw menu and I can choose my highlighter, and I can now give a box indicating how much writing I want for them to do. I'm not going to look at it back as a student class book, but if we go back to typing, so go from pen to typing, if you click outside of the area, it will create at some point a new text box. There we go, finally found an area. Now that text box can be dragged around and edited. So if I write my response, blah blah blah, I can actually drag it into my little yellow area. Okay, so that's how to sort of stick with the school policy on marking and writing things down, which is quite good. We can also use the draw toolbar with the pen to actually mark. Obviously you've seen the highlighting, so let's get some dark green, and I can actually just add a little tick to say that's nice, or give them a score out of 10. I'm noticing that my pen seems to be all over the place. There you go, 2 out of 10. So I can draw, I can highlight, rub out, just change the inks, but always remember to go back to type when you want to actually type. So that's what the student will see when they open up their book next time. They will see it marked in green, they'll see the tick, the 2 out of 10, and that content area being filled with a new content box. The next thing I want to show you is just the results from the tests that we did. So we'll look at that in the next video.